Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. So my predictions for the next Dragon Ball game that's supposedly supposed to be coming out or supposed to be getting announced this January or this month. Um, a lot of people say Xenoverse 3, and I hell no, hell no. To this day, I still think we're not getting a Xenoverse 3 simply because it just makes zero sense. We have everything that we want in the game. Like everything you can imagine is in Xenoverse 2. I know certain characters are not in the game, but not usually people use custom characters anyway, so it really doesn't matter which character is not in the game because no one uses the uh, the base game characters in Xenoverse 2. Let's be realistic. Well, me, I do. I personally do. I don't know about y'all, but I do. But yeah, we're not. I just don't see Xenoverse 3 happening. It just makes no sense. And if it does happen, it's definitely just a money grab, and you guys are going to regret buying the game. And a lot of you guys gel Xenoverse 2 to a certain extent. Like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. Like, farming, customizing. Like, if you just want to have fun, it's casual, customizing. But you just play like offline content. That's what Xenoverse 2 is for. But if you want to play online for Xenoverse, it's not for that. It's not. The net code is terrible. I just can't see Xenoverse 3 happening. I mean, if it does happen, I would hope the net code is good. So, like, online PvP is actually fun and enjoyable. Because, like, it had potential. It could have been good. But, game I do potentially see happening, Burst Limit 2. So, it's either Burst Limit 2, that thing is going to happen. It could happen. It's very likely not to happen. But I'd say there's like a 10% chance of happening. The reason why I say that is because we haven't had a Budokai game in like forever. We haven't had one in like years, in top of years. And I don't know. I see it happening. I don't know why I see it happening, but I just do. Like I said, it's like a 10% happening. Burst Limit 2 is happening simply because they left at Cell Saga, which is terrible. I don't know why they stopped there. I think if they would have went all the way to the GT or Buu Saga, the game would have did way much better than what it did during that time. But that's like I said, that's another conversation another time. But I do think Burst Limit 2 possibly could be in there. And Burst Limit 2 is really underrated. I mean, they had very good features in there, a lot of cool like animations added, and just the graphics was good. I believe and still stand on this statement that Burst Limit had one of the best graphics, and still to this day better than a lot of Dragon Ball games. Another one I have is Budokai 4. Budokai 4. I think we might. Now that's a good chance. I think my chance on that one is definitely a 70% chance of us getting that. I think Xenoverse 3 also percent chance, because I didn't mention it, will be probably like a cool 70% as well. Maybe 80, because it does look like it's leaning to Xenoverse 3, and I really don't want it to happen. But like I said, that's another conversation. But yeah, I think Budokai 4 is a 70% chance of happening. Like I said, simply because like I mean the way Sparking Zero did was very good. It was very very successful money grab, and I see why not to make a Budokai 4. Now it's very easy to make this game. It's not that hard to make a Budokai game. It's very hard. It's like you can't mess it up. That's what I'm trying to say. Is you can't mess up a Budokai 4. You just can't. It's just not. There's no way in hell that you can mess that up. But well, actually, let's talk about Budokai 4. I was about to, go over it. But hold on. But yeah, Budokai 4, yeah, it's a good game. It also has a lot of good features in it, and it has a lot of good characters. It had really actually a handful of good customizations. Like, I didn't know until I played, what was it, Budokai? Yeah, Budokai 3 HD Collection. That was the first Budokai game I actually played, and that really had a amount of good, like a handful of good characters, and a lot of things you could do with the characters. So it was pretty cool. Now another game. Now I'll say this is like a good 15% simply because how bad the other games did and shit like that. So this is gonna be like a 15% game. The next game I think is gonna happen is going to be Raging Blast 3. Now that's not happening. I strongly think it's not happening simply because actually no, I take it back. Well, I'm gonna say 15% just because of the company. I know the company's not gonna make a regionalized game again. They're too scared to make a regionalized game. I don't know why, but they are. They're just too scared to make a regionalized game, and I guess it's because it's the failure of regionalized 2. Even though how many people glaze it to this day now, but back then it was not getting glazed. It was getting hated on, tortured, and everything above. Like it just wasn't a good game. And yeah, I just don't see Rage Blast 3 happening. Now, if Rage Blast 3 does happen, I would be excited. I would love to play it because I would like to see what they will add in the game and see what type of mechanics they would add. And hopefully, don't mess it up. Like I said, that's another game that's not hard to mess up because once again, actually, I take that back. It is kind of hard to mess up. I mean, it's easy to mess up. Awful. It is kind of easy to mess up on that game simply because the mechanics is just it's crazy. Like the fighting mechanics is probably the best fighting mechanics we ever had in Dragon Ball. To be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's more skill than Tenkaichi 3, and Tenkaichi 3 had a lot of tech, so I can't, you know, that's a good argument. Never mind. I'm not even gonna debate that because that's a very good argument. So I'm not gonna say it all the way. But Rage Blast did have very, very, very hard mechanics to learn, and I think we all could agree on that. But the next game that I think is gonna happen is 1%. 1% this happen, and if they do this, then y'all got some balls be doing this. But the next game that is gonna happen is Sparking 02. Yeah, that's just not happening. And if they do add a Sparking 02, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They're gonna get threatened by the whole world. Like the whole fandom's gonna threaten them or give them death threats or some shit. Like I already guarantee if they add a Sparking 02, it's supposed to be a console game, so it's not a movie. We all know it's not gonna be a mobile game. We all know it's gonna be a console game. So if we get a Sparking 02, a lot of people are going to hate. But I'll be honest, if we do get a Sparking 02, I will buy it. And some of the reason why I will buy it probably because they're gonna add things that a lot of players are complaining, like added like BT3 mechanics or added like some sort of BT3 mechanics, some type of just some type of different play style and different matches. Like Sparking 0, all you get is MUI, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, Beast, Gohan. That's all you get. That's the 3 characters you get every match. So like having diversity in a game, they're probably gonna add that in Sparking 0 too. They're probably gonna add a little bit more content. They're gonna definitely add a lot of more content. And that's me, just me. If they do make Sparking 02, I can see that happening. Because like, why would else they make another game? You know what I mean? So they probably just fix the mechanic. They probably gonna change the whole mechanics of everything. I'll be honest. I think everything would be changed and probably better. But a lot of people are gonna buy it. Probably not. But the people that are like, I guess you could say, played the old games, was actually good at Tenkaichi 3 too. They'll probably buy it if they do the right things. I guarantee. So I think later on people will buy it later on once people start playing and say, oh my god, this game is actually good as hell. So I can see that happening. I don't see Sparking 2 happening, but like I'm saying, like they do make it, I can see that happening. But yeah, I don't think Sparking 2 is happening at all. But the 2 games that I think is actually might compete to like happening is definitely Budokai 4 and Xenoverse 3. Those are 2 games I see this happening. I don't know why I see Budokai 4. I really don't know why I see, but I just see it. I can just feel like it might just be Budokai 4. It just might, because like we haven't had a Budokai game in forever. And I know I guess Fighter Z is counted as a Budokai, but I'm not gonna count that shit as a Budokai because it plays like a kind of like Street Fighter and MK and shit like that. It plays like that, so like I don't want to it's not Budokai. Like Budokai is way much easier, but like at the same time it took a lot of skill. So I can see it happening. And it's been a decade, so it's been like a decade now. So I think it's time, boys. I think it's time for us to get a Budokai game and call it a night. But you guys give me your thoughts and opinions and tell me how you guys feel about it. And without further ado, guys, peace.